From lowering the tax benefits on debt funds to NPS, here are 5 key changes in the Finance Bill 2023 that investors must know of. Well, Lok Sabha on March 24th passed the Finance Bill 2023 with 64 official amendments, including many that impact investors quite directly. The first one was in the category of debt mutual funds. The government will now tax investments in debt mutual funds as short-term capital gains, and that's according to the amendments to the Finance Bill that was passed in the Parliament on March 24th. Now, this could strip investors of the long-term tax benefits that made such investments quite popular. Also, mutual funds with less than 35% of invested funds in the domestic equities are proposed to be treated as short-term, and the indexation benefits that actually help significantly to reduce the tax liability available to such funds may also be removed quite prospectively. The tax rate applicable would now be based on the income tax slab in which the investor really falls. Currently, the investors in debt funds pay income tax on capital gains according to the income tax slab for a holding period of 3 years, and after the 3 years, the funds pay either 20% with indexation benefits or 10% without indexation. The new tax rules would definitely apply to investments made on or after 1st of April 2023, impacting new inflows into such funds. The second key change in the Finance Bill that has been announced is that on the STT, the Securities Transaction Tax, that is on futures and options contracts, the government has now raised the Securities Transaction Tax or STT on futures and options contracts among the other amendments to the Finance Bill passed in the lower house of the Parliament on March 24th. Now, these hikes would be effective from 1st of April 2023. The government has hiked the STT on option contracts to 0.021% from the earlier 0.017% stated in the Finance Act of 2004. The STT for futures has been raised to 0.0125% from 0.01%. Now, the third important change has been announced is in the credit card payments on the foreign tours under LRS category. The credit card payments for foreign travel will now be brought under the purview of Liberalized Remittance Scheme or LRS of the Reserve Bank to ensure that such expenses do not escape TCS, that is tax collected at source. Now, while moving the Finance Bill 2023 in the Parliament, Union's Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said that Reserve Bank of India has been asked to look into ways to bring credit card payments on foreign tours under the LRS scheme as well. The next key change or amendment that has been announced in Finance Bill is on improving the NPS. The government will now set up a panel to consider changes to the country's new pension scheme or NPS to be used by both the federal as well as all state governments with a view to take care of the concerns of the employees while maintaining fiscal prudence as well. The Finance Minister has said that the new approach to the NPS will be now designed for adoption by both the central and the state governments as well. And lastly, the changes that have been announced in Finance Bill are related to GST Appellate Tribunal at large. The Lok Sabha has cleared changes in the Finance Bill to pave the way for setting up of an appellate tribunal for resolution of disputes under GST or Goods and Services Tax. Currently, the taxpayers are filing writ petitions before high courts in the absence of an appellate tribunal. Remember, as per the amendments proposed in the Finance Bill of 2023, benches of GST Appellate Tribunal would be set up in every state, while there will be a principal bench in Delhi which will hear appeals related to the place of supply as well. So these are the 5 key changes that have been announced in the Finance Bill 2023 that has been passed by the Lok Sabha.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.